Hi every Marvel gamers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruben. Today we are going to see the live test versions, first impressions and with some gameplays, and we also cover about the everything the live test version have,
Nice to visit the
and we also talk about what you can do after the live test version before the global launch and what you can expect after the global launch. So first things first, here if you log in, you are able to do the automatically prompted to do the story mode, and here you have many chapters, 1 2 3 4 something like 9 chapters. Upon completing these chapters one by one, you are able to get the XPs and the tactic reports. These rewards are the level XPs are your level up accounts, and tactic reports level up your characters. So make sure completing these stages, and you are also able to get the skill level up rewards and mysterium goals here. So upon completing everything like 27 stars and each stage, you are able to get the 2-star characters and dream gems and 1 shadow keys. So here upon completing 9 stars, you are able to get the dream gems. After 18 stars, you are able to get the 2-star characters, something like that. So make sure completing these stages one by one. So here you are able to get the shadow keys, and after that you are also open the branch chapter here. So here you are able to get the 50 XPs for level up your account, and you are also able to get the tactic reports and millennium gold. Make sure you have used it, and so here you are able to get the artifacts level up XPs, and upon completing these stages with many stars, you are able to get the one shadow key, something like that, and you are also able to unlock the any of given 2-star characters. So make sure, so here not like 2-star characters, here millennium gold and shadow keys. So here you have 5 stages, each chapter in branch. So next step we have is Momento. So Momento, here you have to do the challenges in the every stages, and you are able to get the shards, level up soul saga shards, and you are also able to get the XP rewards 70, and you are also able to get the enhanced skill for your characters. So so this Momento chapter is the best gaining level up your account, and you are also able to get the XP rewards, and you are also able to get the millennium gold, and you are also able to get the many dream gems in minion challenge like small challenges and tactic challenge in every chapters you have. So make sure completing these stages. So in the Momento stages, you have to do the challenge like roundups, like moving the locations like to the your bosses to defeat the bosses within the rounds. So within the rounds you are able to get the 3 stars, and here minion challenges are very easily you are able to do, and tactic challenge you are able to do the tactics with simple one characters, and here you are completing these 3 stars, you are able to get the character soul saga and millennium gold and 1 shadow keys. So make sure completing these and get every rewards. In my opinion, this is the main stage for mine to level up my account. So next step we have is level up achievements and unlock the other modes. So here level 1 you are able to get the some rewards, and level 2 and level 3 4 and 5. So 5 you are able to unlock the team level up rewards and 1 shadow key for the reward, and 6 7 and 7 here 7 you are able to unlock the events and missions, and you are also able to get the shadow key. And level 8 you are able to unlock the brand story, and level 9 you are able to unlock the 7-day missions and battle bonanza mode and team. And level 11 and hero ascendance and gallery. Here you are able to get also a level 10 to level 20 ascendance your character reward as a material, and you are also able to get level 12 dream pass. In level 13 here hero talent enhancement and ruin rate. So here you will get this combat simulator is useful for the battle bonanza to automatically do your modes. And here level 15 highlights. Upon completing these 15 level, you are able to unlock the highlights. Level 16 achievements, level 17 chat with friends, and level 18 you are also able to get the combat simulator to auto battle, and level 19 alliance. And here you are also able to get the level 10 to level 20 ascendance materials, and level 20 game of Khonshu and Crimson campaign. So you are able to get this as a rewards within the level 20. After level 20 Trial of Vishanti 1 in story mode, level 21 ascendance reward for a character, level 22 tactic reports, level 23 production to craft the materials, and level 24 and level 25 here the artifacts unlock and fable points to acquire materials like artifacts in the fable points and artifacts to see what are the artifacts. So make sure completing these level up rewards and claim them all. After 27 you are also able to get the level up artifact reward. Level 30 and level 31 able to unlock the Trial of Vishanti 2 in the story mode. Here the Great Keep. So upon completing these stages like level up like 70 you are able to get the maximum level up of your account. So make sure completing these stages one by one. If you level up after 20 it is hard to get the XPs, so make sure completing one by one as a day by day one. So here the team level also tutorial to how to gain the maximum XP. So here daily missions and 7-day missions and the story mode and the Momento and the consume more power in the dreamscape to gain the most of the XPs. So these are the level up rewards. So next up we have is battle bonanza. So here we have to get the rewards like tag reports and millennium goods and other also like dream gems to completing these with most of 3 stars. So here you can see the 10 dream gems and 20 dream gems upon completing 3 stars. So after completing like difficulty level 7, and you also use this combat simulator as a auto battle mode. So here you are also able to get the millennium gold. So upon completing difficulties level like level 3, 4, 5 you are able to get this. So next step we have is treasure hunt. So here same as the battle bonanza, like you are able to get the skill up materials like dreams, ascendance reward as a level up reward. So here upon completing maximum difficulty like 7 you are able to get the rare materials and epic materials. So here you have many bosses and you are able to get all the level up reward as a defender, fighter, striker and the controller. So make sure completing these treasure run to get maximum amount of your level up materials. So next step we have is Nightfall. So here you have the Eye of Nightmare. Upon completing these stages, you will able to get the dream gems as a maximum reward, like 120, 200, 300, 400, 500, something like that. So here is the gameplay for the Eye of Nightmare. So this is the boss bar. We have to fight it. Eye of Nightmare.
Allow me to return this.
So here you need to first defeat the hands of the Eye of Nightmare. After defeating both hands, after that you are able to fight with the eye. So I am here using the two defender with one controller. So I am using Sentry, and after that I am using controller as emmafrost. After that I am using second defender for my convenience. So here starting the battle. So here left side below we have team move. So after 100% we are able to use the team move. So first I am using to defeat the right side.
Who's next?
So make sure you have to defeat both sides same as. So if you defeat one side, then after the other side was reviving, and make sure to. So here if you defeat one hand fully and other hand halfly done, so then first we defeat one hand is reviving before we defeat the another hand. So make sure defeating both in same, like like this. So I'm defeating both with quickly. After that I am fighting with the eye. So here the eye is reviving, so something like the hands reviving. So here is the team move, and I can use it. So here is you will see the seconds the Eye of Nightmare reviving. So here I am not able to also yes, I defeat the Eye of Nightmare with my total score and victory. So this is the gameplay of the Eye of Nightmare. So upon completing these stages like easy, hard, elite, hell and nightmare, you are able to get the maximum reward as a dream gem. So and you are also able to get the dream gems in the best leaderboard with the best leaderboard, and rank as a rank reward you are able to get the dream gems, most of the dream gems. So make sure playing this every day with 5 bottles. So here midnight store you are able to use this material as a craft reward. So make sure correctly use this reward as a materials. You have something like highlights and many of others. So upon reaching scores you are able to get these materials. So make sure play every day 5 bottle. So next step we have is loan trade. So here we are able to get the dream gems. So make sure and tactically use your heroes upon recommended mutation heroes, something like the classes. So here we are able to get the hero skill develop reward as a maximum reward. We are able to get the epic, like rare, epic, normal, something like. So make sure completing this and get the rewards as quickly. So here we have the mini bosses with same difficulty like 7 difficulty. Upon completing 3 stars we are able to get the maximum rewards. So I'm not able to use this energy, so I don't have energy. So next step we have is Crimson campaign. So here you have many stages like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bosses like with your recommended level like level 20, level 30, something like that. So upon completing these stages you are able to get the dream gems, shadow keys, great key and something like that, many of the rewards. So make sure completing these stages before it ends. And we are not able to get the game of Honshu, so it is now open till now 15 days. So we have wait and see how it works. And next up we have is galleries. So you have to use these powers to these strength powers to use them in game mode like game of Honshu, Crimson campaign. So make sure use this correctly. So you have to use the materials with the craft with highlights, something like artifacts, many of other two. So in this stage you have something like trials progress like 3 or something like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. You have 2 rounds also. Every round you have your strength buffs to use up and defeat the enemies, something like that. So you are able to, so I am using here something like many of other buffs to defeating the enemies and buffing my characters, something like that. So here we are able to get the materials with some character rewards. You are able to get the artifacts, some other highlights too. Make sure use it correctly. Something like this game mode very well to end up the content. So next up we have is valuable finds. So here we are able to get them maximum rewards as well as like dream gems and the other materials like artifacts, most of the legendary artifacts, epic artifacts and normal too and rare too. So normal, rare, epic and legendary artifacts you are able to get from this. So this is the rewards from these bosses. After you defeating the boss you are able to get these rewards as a material. So here you have to use the recommended heroes. So next step we have is, so now I now cover all of the things and unlocking modes and unlocking tabs. So here the events, the 7-day check-ins. To acquire this you need to log in daily for 7 days. To the rewards are shadow keys and 3-star characters. Here the moon girl. So next step is Eye of Nightmare. You know the Eye of Nightmare to defeat the Nightfall. So here is the time reversal. So this is important to everyone, the player who develop your account. So these are the characters.
This is what I trained for.
Event. So here is my character Sleepwalker. I need to refund my character to upon I'm leveling up to below I'm level 1. So here I'm back to the level 1. Upon continue to max level, I'm able to get the maximum level. Upon to redo the refund method I'm using. So here I am able to get back to the level 1, something like that. So use it correctly. Top tier characters. So next step we have is the social media connect rewards for dream gems. So here's the Discord binding rewards, and here we have the email binding reward, and next up we have the get reward with inviting friends, like rewards like many dream gems like up to 450. You have to need to invite the 5 players. So here is the next thing, the daily missions, 7-day daily missions. So here you are able to get the maximum reward to completing 40 to get the 3-star characters. So here we have the Storm. So upon completing these one day, you are able to get the 300 something like the XPs, and upon completing 5 on day 1, you are able to unlock the here other rewards. So make sure completing these daily. Step we have is rallying cry. So yes, we know that the 17 missions reward. So here doppelganger, and next lady bullseye, and next we have moon knight, and here we have black knight. So this is story mode. We have to do the event, and completing by this you are able to get the 2-star characters. So make sure completing these story stages. So here we have Echo, and we have Moon Girl, and finally we have this. So here we have to pay the amount to get the solid pitch. So I need to cover after the Dream Driver. So next step we have is Angela special pack. In my opinion, this is quietly good but not recommended. So next step we have is Dream Pass. Here Dream Pass we are able to get the rewards by completing tasks, and we are able to get the dream points, and we are also able to get the shadow keys, something like that, and we are also able to get the icons. So make sure completing this and claim everything. So the next step we have is daily missions. I already covered that. And upon completing these daily missions, you are able to get the 400 XPs and some other rewards. And we have also main missions. So here the main missions, you are able to get the shadow keys, something like the level up account, and also other like something leveling up your account, and something like you are also able to do the both currently same day. So next up we have is shop. Here we have Angela special pack. I already covered that, so I'm not talk about it. And next up offers. Make sure daily carry the free reward. And next up we have is Dreamstone. I'm not talking about this because this is always a paid and win. So these are the shop here. And next up we have is events. Here I already covered that. And I have nightmare, time reversal, all other. And next up we have is converter. Here we are able to convert the materials by, so if you are gambling the shadow keys, you are able to get these materials, and upon using these materials you are able to get these materials. In my opinion, this is the best shop for gaining the materials and crafting these materials. Make sure daily use these materials for crafting. So here we have dream sand, maximum rewards like highlights. So here is the best reward to get the legendary highlights. So here don't use anything to get the other rewards. The main focus is to use it to highlights, the legendary highlights. Like here we have 541. So here we have these materials for the gambling points. So make sure use this correctly. Next up we have is alliance shop points. So use this whatever you want it. So next up we have is missions. So I already covered it. So next up we have is heroes.
Thank you very much.
After I will cover it. And next up we have is create team. So you are able to create 7 teams for your lobby. So something like that, moving your characters with 3 characters, make your team one by one, something like that. So whatever, choose your characters. So next step we have is team info. Here we are able to see your logo, something like your badges and your mostly used heroes and supported heroes, something like that, your interaction, your alliance, all of the your infos. So here we are able to use your avatars and everything like that. And here you are able to use the supported heroes, like something you are mostly used to supported heroes, something like that. And here we are is the main lobby, your main focus, main characters you are need to put in your main account. So next step we have is team up level. I already covered that. Next step we have is friends. Make sure unlock this chat with friends and fun every day. And next step we have is chat. This is something like the chat we have. So next step we have is produce. Here we are able to craft the materials using, here we have like something like scrap, non-stone. So completing and crafting this normal non-stone to legendary and epic to craft this. So this is the material you need to want with higher level. If something like if you reach the 20 level, after you will able to get these materials, so you need to focus on that. Completing after level 20, something like level 30. So make sure using correctly. These materials are the rare, so make sure use it correctly and craft with. So next step we have is achievements. Here you are able to get the maximum reward as a green gems, so completing like some other rewards and badges and frames, something like that. So make sure completing these stages and challenges to acquire the maximum reward as a badges, something like other rewards. So next step we have is gallery, no, not explore. So here we have is mysterium. So completing, so deploying your characters here and explore them after 24 hours, something like the hours, 20 hours. Next completing, and then we have to visit it and collect the rewards as a skill level up reward, something like that. So next step we have is gallery. So here we are able to see the heroes and the bonds. So make sure completing bonds and acquire them bond bonus. So here I acquire the defense bond bonus, something like that. Make sure completing and acquire the bond bonus. This is very important. And next step we have is enemies. You are able to see what are the enemies you have fighted, and something like the enemies you have reached and see in the game. So these are the enemies. So next step we have is highlights. You also see the maximum rewards, initial stats, maximum stats in the highlights. So make sure see and read it very carefully, and make sure whatever you want, use it the correct highlights to your character. So next step we have is, so something like many of highlights are there, something like. So next step we have is artifact. Here you are able to see what are the artifacts you gained. You are not able to see the other artifacts you are not gained. So next step we have is guidebook. Here something like the tips and tutorials there, what character classes and you are used to, and enemy skills, something like that. And next step we have overcome obstacles. So dash with the overcome the obstacles. And next step chaos circle, defeat it before the damage, most damage occur. The next step we have is a casting skill. Here you need to defeat the boss for using their ultimate move. Next step, weaknesses. So next step, weaknesses is very important. We need to use the fight with correct battle. In battle you have to face the bar around the enemies above the enemy. You need to use it correctly. You have to use it in battle. You see the weaknesses and resisted. You are understanding it. Next step we have is inventory. So here we have materials, highlights and artifacts and valuables. You have collected it. So next step we have is, so next is, in here we have mail. So these are the rewards for live testing players and global launch players. Make sure collecting it before it ends. And next step we have is the inbox, the announcements like notices and system notices and contacts. Make sure daily read it, every update and every news. And next step we have is settings. Here ultimate move full animations. Always play first time daily, do not play. Whatever you need to use it correctly. Here is graphics, use it with medium graphics to the best performance. Whatever you need to use it with a very high level. Make sure you use the FPS 60 frame rate, because 60 frame rate is the best experience for the gameplay. So some other settings, and so here is the community invite code, and next we have is the language. So these are the unlocks we have. And next step we have is the alliance. So here we are able to join the alliance and chat with others, and we are able to get the alliance rewards also, something like this. And you are able to get the alliance points here. Make sure you use it correctly and craft it. So here you have the materials and craft it correctly. So here we have, so finally we have to come to the heroes.
Take the spotlight.
So here we have many years. I unlocked the emmafrost, Juggernaut, Sentry, Dreamcube, Hulk, some other characters like Psylocke, Moonlight. I unlocked every defender characters, but not every characters. So here we have characters like the stars. You need to unlock level 30 to unlock every level 30, 40, 50 to gain your stars up, like 5 stars is the maximum. So you are able to use the artifacts correctly. So in details we have, so in here in the below you can see the your star option. You can see the recommended options we have, and we have is this talent here, skills for leveling up your skills. So next up we have is highlights. So here you can use the highlights for your character, and you are also able to refund the every items you have in the characters. Make sure use it correctly. And here we have artifacts. You have both artifacts. You are able to unlock it after team level 35. Make sure use it correctly with correct characters. So next up we have is Soul Saga. Here you are able to get the mind soul art for the shares you have.
1 million suns burning.
So this is the details for the characters. So you are able to see the character you have with these angles.
1 million suns burning red hot.
I mainly
Rests on
like
my
this
shoulders.
these mechanics for the
1 million suns
these
burning
modes for
red hot.
my YouTube channel.
1 million
I love it.
suns burning red hot.
So for the characters, I mostly recommend to the Sentry, emmafrost, Juggernaut, and Dreamcrew, Hulk, and Sleepwalker, something other characters, Doctor Strange, Iron Man,
Thank you very much.
and Scarlet Witch, something other characters that like top characters. So mostly focus on these characters. I will upload after the global launch. I will upload the characters breakdown. So Misty Knight is also a best character in this game. Armor 2. So make sure correctly use these characters to rank up your first
I'll do what I must.
fight 1 to 5 characters, like something like. So make sure use the characters to in the game.
I'm ready and watching.
So if you have new characters, Echo to good as well. So use the characters in the battle. So next step we have is the Dream Weaver. So here you are able to use the shadow keys to summon for character and highlights for the shadow keys. Use it correctly. Use it. Don't spend anything on this game if you are free to play. So here is the Iron Man preview.
You called for a hero?
So here is the drop rates you will get from the shadow keys for characters. So next thing is here, you will swipe and you will access the alliance menu and you will access the artifact menu, something like that. So I love it, pretty good. So here I can trial the hero, the Iron Man, Falcon, and the Sentry. So this is the trial for these characters. So I can use the skill to get around him, and next step we have taken damage, so much damage, and attack skill for Sentry, and next step the Falcon ultimate move. So much damage. So next step the dash skill for Sentry. So next step the Falcon dash skill. So next step Sentry ultimate move. This is the Sentry ultimate move. Pretty cool. I like very much the void blowing it. And next step we have is the ultimate move for Iron Man. Very good. So here I'm taking so much damage. So Falcon ultimate move. So here the Iron Man's dash skill. So this is a trial for these characters.
We'll fight another day.
So that's it all about the live test versions. So this is not a final quality of the game. You will get many changes after the global launch. So make sure free register and download the game on June 25th. So that's it for the video. I will catch you in the next Marvel Mystic Mayhem video. So listen to the background music and enjoy your day. I will see you in the next highlight video.
Just point me towards something to... Void is...